I thought finishing GCSEs would feel incredible. And don't get me wrong, the second I left that exam hall, it did. You go out with your friends, you have some fun, you forget about your exams. But no one's really talked about what happens next. The weird quiet, the aimlessness, the sense of, wait a second, what now? Looking back, those weeks after my exams, they taught me a lot. Not about exams or grades or whatever, more about myself. So here's the story of what I've learned after GCSEs and what I would tell to someone who's in the same place as I was. Day one, after exams, I felt great. I felt relieved. I woke up late, no guilt. But fast forward to day 5, I kind of felt out of place. I was just kind of floating around the place. No revision, no exams, no motivation to bring me out of bed every morning. I was playing video games with no care in the world. And look, it's like you've been sprinting for months and months just chasing these exams. And now you just have to sit there, wait for your results for 2 months. And finishing your last exam, it just feels like someone's kind of pulled that track underneath you and you just crash. And for a while afterwards, it kind of made me lose momentum. I didn't want to prepare for A-levels. I didn't want to do any work at all. And I felt like I should be doing something productive, but I wasn't, even though I didn't really know what I should do. I'd go on YouTube, watch loads of advice, and I just feel left behind to all those people saying, do this, do that. And I just didn't want to do it. But the truth is, I needed that rest, and so does everyone else. Resting after a long stretch of work isn't just laziness, it's a recovery. And it took me quite a while to understand that. I kind of had to unlearn that idea of if you be still, you're gonna fall behind. And look, eventually, maybe halfway through, 3/4 of the way through, I was really bored. I'd fed up with my games, played it too many hours, and I just wanted to do something. But instead of, getting straight into the A-level work, straight into the other school work, I kind of explored around the place. Started playing my piano again, which I hadn't touched since the start of my exam. Tried some more video editing, and even started tutoring. And for tutoring, I didn't overthink it. It's just like I started my website, I started my Google page, I then just left it. And eventually, by September, someone came to me looking for tutoring. And from there, it's gone up and up and up, And I didn't have any expectations at the start. I just, see where it goes, right? Nothing you can lose. I also had a part-time job. I was working retail then. And I think it's not a bad thing to just start little things, see where they go, because only time will tell what will happen to them. And if you're even slightly considering doing something like tutoring, go ahead with it. Nothing bad will happen to you if you do it. I can promise you only good things will come out of that. For example, for me, it built my confidence. I'm able to teach, able to explain my ideas really, really clearly. And I'm always happy to make a video on how I started tutoring if people are interested. And there was a moment where I was like, oh shoot, my A-levels are coming. I better get preparing. So, I gently stepped in, not full force, straight back into the grind set mode. I kind of did some of the work that my school set me and then did other exploration around the subjects. Maybe take a look at the first few topics I'm going to learn. Because now at A-level, you do the subjects you enjoy. Otherwise, why are you doing A-level? And honestly, one of the best tools I've found since to help you with that transition is Brilliant. And today's video is sponsored by Brilliant. But it's not just a random sponsor. It can genuinely help you get back into that learning mode without overwhelming yourself. Brilliant is an interactive learning platform with courses across maths, sciences, computing, and more. And it isn't just, sit there, do the work. It's engaging. They have fun little games. And instead of watching videos, you solve problems step by step. It's hands-on, it's visual, and it sticks. I started with a visual algebra course. And if I just had finished GCSEs, I need to touch up on my maths, maybe I'm doing maths A-level, I think it's a really, really good way to bridge that gap. Make sure your algebra skills are on point to what you need for your A-level. They kind of broke down these ideas into really simple bits and made it into really fun problems which you can solve step by step. And I can use it on my phone, right? So I can do 10 minutes on the bus, do 10 minutes here, do it while I'm chatting, do it while I'm doing dinner. Anywhere you want, you can use Brilliant. To learn for free on Brilliant, go to brilliant.org/revisewithrichard, scan the QR code on screen, or click the link in the description. Brilliant's also given our viewers 20% off an annual premium subscription, which gives you unlimited daily access to everything on Brilliant. Thank you, Brilliant, for sponsoring this video, and I really do hope that it will help you with your transition to wherever you're going next. So yeah, what I learned after GCSEs ended is that life doesn't just magically feel better once exams are over. It takes some time to just, reset, to rediscover what you like, to rest, to rebuild. My advice to you, let yourself rest, let yourself slow down. Then when you're ready, try something new, whether it's a business, a hobby, a new way of learning like Brilliant. You have the time right now to find out what you love to do. Thanks for watching. And if you've just finished with GCSEs, let me know how you're spending your time. I'd love to hear.